I thought I was paused for a bit, but I was not. Hey, so God says you're up next. That's why like your views are going up. That's why a lot more people are commenting on your posts. He needs you to be seen by the world, but it does not stop there. You are meant to be seen by your spouse. That is why your spouse is currently more famous than you, because your husband, like, he's meant to put you on, okay? And he has like this bright, bubbly personality. And this is going to make it easier for you guys to network as a team, because though you're like blowing up, like, it's not a cap on your blessings. It's not a cap on you being seen by the world. You actually never wanted to be famous, but because you don't want to be famous is why you're going to be. Okay, and that's why you're receiving this notoriety. And it's because of your purity. Like, you have a willingness to forgive that is beyond anybody's comprehension. And God needs people to see that. And so this game has been released recently. It's called Know That I'm Not Human. And this is very significant, how God is going to have me use this game to talk about, you know what I'm saying, your destiny. Okay, so your purity is very unique, meaning you don't react to things in the ways that other people do. You are someone who went through, like, you were sexually abused as a child, and you do not hate the person who sexually abused you. This is a very significant part of your testimony, but it's not the only part of your testimony. You got to understand, the people who you were raised by, see how I'm saying people and not parents? The people who you were raised by, they allow their trauma and their abuse to become their entire personality. That's not the first thing that people think about when they think of you, the folks who know this about you, and it will not be the last thing that people will remember you for while you're here on this earth. Every time you're communicating with people, you have folks discovering new parts of themselves. So a lot of the times, because you're a very like cushy, ushy gushy, physically affectionate person. So oftentimes that's the energy that you expect from other people. But in recent time, you haven't been getting it in the way that you have been in the past. And God is saying, because those people were kissing ass, okay? And they were pretending, and those people were actually setting you up to betray you. In recent time, the reason why it's kind of like you get like this shocked look from people, or they get like this stone face expression, it's because like their body is going through a metamorphosis as you are communicating with them. And people say this stuff to you like, you are eons ahead of me. You say things that I've never heard. They don't say like in the plain terms like, oh, you make me self-reflect, but they'll come back to you and say, I realize X, Y, and Z about myself because you said A, B, and C, and I resonate. Like, you turn people into scholars. People recognize that all of your self-worth genuinely comes from within. Strangers recognize this about you when they see you walking down the street. They can tell that you need zero attention from other people to validate you. Okay. And because of that, a lot of these celebrities who are reaching out to you, the ones that you have been ignoring, because people see you as a networker. You're a established content creator who has a unique perspective on networking, money, finances, in the world, because your entire brand is you connecting with God. Your entire image is you having a relationship with God, because your authenticity is God's spirit. So they see you as like a money grab, as like a cash grab. It's not 100% malicious, but it is 1,000% ignorant. So God wants you to sharpen your discernment during this time. But though you are very talented with 2 eyes, 2 ears, whole lot of body parts that work, and your gratitude is through the roof for what it is that you have right now and everything it is that you're going to have, you still cannot do everything by yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is why it is so significant for you to have this established partner in God's industry right now, as the worldly entertainment industry as we know it is falling apart. I'm speaking to someone who does not like being compared to others. And though there's a softness to you, there is a venom and a viper that will come out if people post you without permission. And that is something that God really wants to get in during this time. So you are someone who does not particularly feel anxiety or fear-based emotions oftentimes. And when you do experience those emotions, like I'm seeing you are, God just said you're a starseed. This is Jesus talking right now. He just said that you're also an indigo child and a rainbow child. So because you're a star seed, an indigo child, and a rainbow child, these are the children, you know what I'm saying, that you're going to give birth to. It's like you don't experience anger really often, but at the rate that you are so sensitive, when it comes out, it genuinely shocks people. It genuinely scares people. You're going to be entering into a different field during this time, and that is going to be the fashion industry. And this is something that God has really been pushing that has surprised you, because you were thinking, well, while fashion, is a way that I like to express myself, God said, pause. Listen. It's the way you express yourself. That's what makes it so unique. You are a preacher, you are a prophet, but not that you're standing at the pulpit every single Sunday. Your preaching comes in the way you tie your jeans, in the way you wear leather. He loves your Goss alternative aesthetic. Don't run away from it in fear that your great-grandmother, your grandmothers, your grandpas will judge you. Their family members, specifically your grandparents, are standing more alongside you than you could ever really know during this time. When you're the one who's rising to the top, sometimes it's hard to hear the applause because of how fast you are moving. But just know that no one is against you during this time. Okay? Another thing that God wanted me to address here in this video is your sex life with your person. Do not share it with people, including your friends. Do not post it. Okay? Though you know who your husband is, he's already been revealed to you, there are still imposters that are going to come in pretending like, because I'm seeing like y'all gonna elope. You're gonna elope. Okay? And there are still gonna be like, I'm seeing like, right, you could be right there signing the paperwork with your husband, and you're gonna be getting DMs from folks trying to holler at you. And I'm seeing that God is allowing this to happen for a reason, so you can expose someone here. Someone from your past who you used to have very strong sexual attraction and general respect to. This person is a pedophile. This person is a predator, and they need to be put on a list. And I'm seeing them message you, because mind you, y'all never had sex, but you would send them a whole lot of sexual energy. It's not going to shock you when you see who this person is, because I'm already telling you about it now. But how you're going to be able to identify who this person is, he going to text you saying that he like it bald and expecting you to be on demon time, that he like it bald. Any man who says he likes it bald and he prefers it bald in that manner, he like kids. So what God wants you to do, he wants you to show your husband this message, and y'all gonna go report his ass. And don't think that you're gonna be ignored, because you're not. Okay? It is a lot of children, women and men, non-binary people, you know what I'm saying, who are still hurting because of the fact that they were sexually abused. And you got to understand, you giving your testimony about how you healed from sexual abuse, and that don't mean that you still don't have your moments where you cry or you break down, because it's like, why was I treated like that? I was someone who was abused by my father's sister, Marquita Henson, when I was a child on numerous occasions. And there are still times where I at my grandmother's house and I look at the photo of me as a kid and I'm like, what a sick monster. How could anyone hurt a child in that manner? How could anyone hurt a child in that way? But me showing up here on my platform every day and smiling and being joyous and being happy, that inspires the people who have been through what it is that I've been through. So you're kind of like, but God, I have not written my self-help book yet. How can I inspire the people? I don't want to do that right now. I want to do fashion. Or I have not released the album. How will people know? How will they smile? Girl, it's you. It's your smile. It's your body. It's your grace. It's your love. It's your honesty. It's literally just you. Like, I'm literally seeing you and your husband, y'all just kick the shit on y'all channel. Y'all just play, you have fun, and then people are like, oh my gosh, I can live again. Oh my gosh, there is a God. If they're doing it, then I can do it. Also, another thing about one of your great-grandmothers during this time, because of course, we have more than one great-grandmother. One of them, do not share, like, Do not let this woman break apart your marriage. Your great grandmother, this particular one, on your mom's side, on your aunt's side, she did not, like, men did not respect her when she was a child. And men did not respect her when she was a teenager. And men did not respect her when she was an adult. Like, as she is an adult now. I'm also getting, when this person does pass away, they're not going to pass away anytime soon. But when they do, when they transition, like, do not put them on your altar. Because this person, they hurt you pretty bad. And they do not get along with your other spirit team members. Like, your other ancestors, they not rocking with this person because they made you cry on too many occasions. This person does not hate you. They are hateful. Okay? And also, this person is going to have to come back to earth a couple of lifetimes, boo, I'm not going to lie, to undo the hurt. Like, all of the generational trauma and curses, it can literally go back to this one great grandparent, this great grandmother, because God said you came to her when you were a kid and told her that you were molested, and she didn't do anything about it. She just passed it around the family like it was gossip in hopes that someone else would do something. But she spent her entire life like prying into your background, into your mental health, and calling your doctor without your parents' permission to get you checked up on, like, for depression. And she's also done this with like a teachers of yours. This person has a lot to answer for. And they're one of the biggest people supporting you now. That's just because they older, girl, and they don't have the energy to be messy no more. But it's like, as soon as they transition, shadow work immediately. Like, this person, they're already in spiritual court, but they still gonna be in spiritual court. So I'm getting, do not put them on the altar. Like, God will let you know when you can, but don't put them on the altar immediately. Mind you, this is no time soon, but just like letting you know. So what I'm saying is, okay, this is actually, we're gonna get into some super cute stuff. It's gonna be some kind of dark stuff, but like, just bear with me. All right, so when it comes to your spouse, you're gonna meet in a really, really, really cute way. I don't see y'all meeting, like, for who this is for, Halloween weekend. I'm seeing you meet sometime this week. And I'm seeing them just pop up. Like, I'm literally seeing them like just pop up on you. This person feels quite local, and they're just like, oh no, I'm ready to change your life, period. This is the kind of man where, and I know what God is saying, because like my dad was like this. Any problem you brought to my father that he could fix in that moment, he would. Like, there was no hesitation. There might have been a time where, I don't know, his mom was experiencing some issues with one of her sofas in her apartments, and then he just like dropped a bag and was like, you can get a new furniture set. I can pay. Like, why would you want to, because she was saying like, oh, we'll wait like a couple of months. He was like, why would you wait a couple months to have a new furniture set? Like, when my kids come over, like, they sometimes sleep on the furniture. We can do that today. Like, let's fix that today. So this is the kind of man this man is. If you're just like, yeah, crack my phone, let's go get a new one. Oh yeah, I had to cover some bills, and let's go, like, how much you need, like, what's good? Like, oh yeah, I've been saving to move, and like, let's move. Like, this is like a very southern hospitality, well-spoken guy. Like, the problems that you share with him that day, he gonna solve. That's just like how he is. And don't tell people what it is that he is doing, because your great grandmother has like this entitlement that her family's partners are her partners, and she's not afraid to press nobody for some money. Do not give her the ability, the platform, or the privilege to do that. You know exactly what great. I can see some of y'all being like, girl, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, don't tell her. And you are someone who, this is the energy you have been used to getting in your life. So when you rekindle things for her, or not rekindle, when you link back up with her to take care of her, because this is someone who's really on the older side, but they have like, they're spunky, they're sprightly. Like, this is a great grandmother who's always moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? What I'm seeing here is like, you're used to people helping you. So you shared with you, like, this person bought me a house, house, and this person gave me some money, and this person got me a car, this person taught me how to drive, and this other person paid for driving school. And it's just kind of like, people have always, like, no one has an issue taking care of you. It's something, it's just, that is what God has blessed you with, girl. You a woman of God. It's just what it is. So she would be thinking, and God did not like how she would be thinking to herself, like, damn, well, where's some of them people at now? They can help me out with a few things. Just because it's not even the money aspect, even though that's how it plays out. Your great-grandmother is very entitled. She's a bourgeoisie sorority sister, and that has not changed in her old age. If you know, clock that T. So because of that, in the way that your man, your husband, lushes on you, like financially, spiritually, emotionally, that's for you. He does not need to become her emotional cry on the shoulder. No, it's not happening like that. Number 2, like, okay, how much? Okay, because I know what they're saying, but I'm like, okay, how do I say it? For however long you can, like don't allow her to pick him apart. Because I'm seeing his appearance, very handsome guy, but like, don't allow her to press him, and allow him to also speak up for himself. This is someone who is an entrepreneur, but he does have, you know what I'm saying, a college degree. Because I'm just seeing her wanting, like, asking people, like, oh, where did he go to school? Oh, Southern University or Texas, University. Oh, that's cute. So what does he do? And what did he get a degree in? Like, this is someone who has money, but it's like your great-grandmother is already ready to judge you in love. Like, she judges you in love and has hurt your feelings. But now, because remember, I said you got that viper. You got that venom. She ain't felt the venom yet, but she definitely been stung by that viper, because it's kind of like, your mother was a drug addict, crackhead, and she married like a drug dealer. So it's kind of like your grandmother wants to hold these clutches on you so you don't like become like your mother. But you like girl, why would I do coke? Like, why would I adamantly choose to do that? God says that's her guilt speaking, because she dabbled in drugs and alcohol because of the men that she chose to keep as company. So it's like, God is who I'm speaking to right now. Girl, you have to live your own life. You have to experience love for yourself. Like, don't let her teach you how to ride it, how to sit on it. Like, that's them not even the conversations you comfortable having with her. Have confidence in your relationship with God. God is saying your great-grandmother cannot tell you nothing about love, because none of the men that she married, he told her to marry. Your grandmother is a woman of God, but she one of the women of God who don't listen. Like, God is saying you collective you're being obedient to the Most High. You're being obedient to God by marrying the man God told you to marry, period. How is your great-grandmother going to sit here and judge you? Because here's the thing. Because how can I explain what I'm feeling? It's like, he's fine. He's charismatic. So your great-grandmother, she automatically thinking like, oh, ho, in these streets, hood nigga, da-da-da-da. And like, that's not how he is. That might be how he was, but that's not how he is anymore. And then I'm just hearing her thoughts like, he about to have her in there sucking and fucking and pregnant, and she not gonna go to pharmacy school. Like, girl, he don't want to pay for pharmacy school. You feel me? Like, you have to live your own life. And don't call her and be arguing with her, because it's already people defending you. Okay, and here's the last thing that God is going to have me share in this video in particular. When it comes to your sex life, do not share with your sisters. Do not share with your brother. Do not share any of your personal, intimate details as it pertains to like how y'all kiss, how y'all hug, how y'all touch, where he take you on dates. You can just be like, oh yeah, he prayed for me real good. And I say that because all of your siblings is chasing love right now. You the only one that your mother and father created that's not chasing love. So therefore, even though like your siblings are the one who prayed for this man to be in your life, they love this person for you, but they are envious and jealous and heartbroken just because they're like, fuck, they weren't expecting it to be you, because you're the lame one, you're the corny one. They make fun of you for being a virgin. They make fun of you for not drinking, for not smoking, for calling you a prude. And they talk about this all the time, girl. They talk about it all the time. And let me tell you how good God is. They talk about you so much that God is like, you gonna put some dollars on my daughter's name. I'm leaving here with something. Because when they try to conjure you up, guess who appeared? Jesus, the Most High, the Lord. So he was like, oh, y'all gonna be speaking and trying to do y'all little seances, y'all little rituals. Because at that point, that's a spell. Speaking about you and, oh, she gonna do this, she gonna do that, da, da, da. That's a spell at that point. So God is like, I got something for y'all ass. And he made them speak up your husband. He made them conjure up your husband. That's why things have been, like, literally, bro. My sister, who is a drunk and get drunk as a skunk every day, she had called me like last year, literally called me crying and was like, I see your marriage over you. I see your marriage over you. I see your pregnancy and I see who you're going to marry. Da, 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 da. That's how good God worked about us. The same ones that tried to use their tongue to speak ill will over your life, God said, not on my watch. And that being said, what God has blessed you with, what he made your enemies bless you with, what he made them do bless you with, protect it at all costs. All right, so God also want me to tell you that you're going to be going on a date with your husband this Halloween. Okay, this Halloween. And what he is showing me, like, I'm seeing like this cute black outfit. How can I describe it? It's black, V straight down the middle. Your breasts look really nice. Congratulations. It's kind of short, but you're wearing tights. You're wearing these biker boots with this goth makeup. And I'm seeing, okay, because y'all are like drinking. But it's like mocktails. And it's like a haunted house, but one that's like not too scary. And it's like a little chilly and you're cold, but y'all all cuddled up. And it's like really so cute. And you're gonna see the fireworks. And I'm seeing him propose. Like, girl, he is like obsessed. He wanna get married the same day. Same day he meets you. And I'm saying you gonna do it too. That's what's gonna surprise you the most. I'm saying you gonna say yes. And you gonna do it. And so the reason why none of this comes as a surprise to your family is because your entire family like literally thinks you're already in a relationship and you just have not, you know what I'm saying, told nobody. Like, they know you're in a, okay, so your family knows that you're in a period of separation right now with your husband. They know this because they're like, if anyone is going to get married and like truly married in a marriage that God approve of, it's going to be you. It's going to be you. So they already know. And so they're preparing you the best they can by like praying for you and showing you how to cook. And that's why your great grandmother has tried to give some of her sex tips, girl. But you was like, okay, Granny, I don't want to hear no more of that. All right. But I'm saying mostly everyone be happy for you. It's just kind of like, the Bible say, you know, no prophet gets love, you know what I'm saying, in his hometown. So I'm kind of seeing this, say thank you and leave. Leave with as much grace as you came into the situation with, because I feel like before any of this happened, you were no contact with your family. God is saying he's not finished with them and you should still be no contact. Period.